final rites. There will be later in the day what we see as interment ceremony, or the final rites at the graveside, where we will be having military stroke state honors. We will be having the committal prayer. We'll be having an interment, musical tribute, floral tributes, and of course later vote of thanks. And so that's the order on that other side. Seth Olale is of course on that side where the final interment will be taking place. And so let's just listen in to get to hear what is happening on the main days.
Amolo Yozuru Amolo 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 Yamo.
There you have it. The body of the late former Prime Minister Raila Odinga has just left his Opoda Farm and is now making its way to the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology grounds, where the burial ceremony has been prepared. There you have it with the military escort, and of course we will be having the body here within 10 minutes or 15 minutes or less. The body should be here, and the family should be also joining the mourners any moment from now.
Yeah, definitely, Leto. And of course, this procedure will be working. It is a race against time because, Leto, you remember that Raila Odinga gave some instructions about his interment, saying he should be laid to rest as soon as possible. And the family said that time would be 72 hours after his demise. And that informs the reason why all these activities are moving that fast. And we've also seen some of those honors already in place. We have seen the flag flying at half mast, and when the president will be coming in, if he will be using his official vehicle, you won't see the presidential standard or that flag, the small flag that normally flies on his vehicle. And that has been the case for all the CSs and everybody who has the capacity to fly that flag, because this is in mourning Raila Odinga, in the respect that shows that the country, the nation is mourning. And of course, the members of the public are still waiting along the way. We have seen from Bondo town, we have seen many of them. I don't know how probably the military have cleared the way, but if the situation that we saw at JKA is going to be replicated, then we might have more than the 15 minutes you're talking about because of the crowds.
Yeah, indeed, we're trying to monitor also outside the venue where we are right now in terms of the security arrangement. But like put it by the CS Interior, Kipchumba Murkomen, there has been more deployment. We've seen even the traffic snarl-up that has been witnessed outside this particular venue clearing slowly but sure. And so we expect that this particular entourage will not be having any disruption of sort for making its way into the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology. We see now the main days is settling down, the military taking position to usher in the body that has just left Opoda Farm. Now the motorcade is approaching Bondo, where we are, and any moment from now we will be having the body laid or put there for the interment service to begin. Let's just listen in for a few minutes.
Dr. We are watching the live pictures of the procession that is heading to the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology. And this is the arrival of the cabinet secretaries headed by CS David Chirchir, as we had seen, and his colleague cabinet members. Here is the procession that is given the arrowhead formation by the military outriders, the befitting salute to the former Prime Minister after the presidential proclamation. Your final comments, and we had seen in the program, Dr. One limited speakers actually, as we are communicated by my colleague Emmanuel To, and it's the Deputy President, the President, and the procession heads to Kango Jaramogi, but the interment service will be led by the Right Professor David Cordia, the Bishop of the Anglican Church of Bondo, who talked about values and the need for the protection of the public coffers at the Nyayo National Stadium.
Wonderful. You see, the question that I have not had anyone respond to so far is, if this is how honorable Raila Odinga was for all the years, that people loved him this much, how come he didn't become a president? And you will realize that it is politics of manipulation, and therefore this, as we lay Raila Odinga to rest, we need to change tact. We need to put diplomacy into our politics, so that we are having and nurturing what is best, and we create a value system, and even put together a document that has clauses on what needs to be done as a standard for every deal that is leading in this country. We need to be able to start tying financing to kind of reforms and not promises, because we have been working on promises, and eventually it becomes politics of money, and the people keep losing. Every time that we are putting too much effort in politics, we are losing something that is bigger. The Scandinavian governments are looking forward to bless this country, to have an opportunity. Talk to the ambassador in Sweden, Madam Musili. She will tell you how the Scandinavian regions are talking about and what they need to be able to do. We need to start thinking of how to re-energize the African peer review mechanism so that it is profound, using the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in a manner that it has never been used. The people need to be out there, joining a lead that is radical in terms of how transparency clubs are met, so that leaders have a club that they get to discuss together. A diplomacy for counties. This is the approach that we need to start thinking about, and having the diaspora as an integrity ambassadors in everywhere. So the country that we need to lead as we rest Raila is what we have never achieved, using diplomacy at all levels, that we can be able to have a value-based system that will change this country. That is the leadership.
Dr. Many thanks for your input. Much appreciated for coming and giving us your commentary here on the broadcast. Asante sana.
Deeply
of course, the days coming, the months coming, the years coming, we'll be talking about the impact and the legacy left by the former Prime Minister. I appreciate it for your company.
Glory to God, and may Kenya look forward to great leadership, and as we rest Raila, may the great leadership that he stood for
emerge. Thank you, Dr.
Asante sana. Thank you.
For now, I'll release you to attend to your other engagements. Many thanks for your time. We will, of course, get hold of you in the weeks coming.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
So you're watching the live pictures of the funeral procession that is making its way to the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology for what will then mark the starting of the service at the institution, where any minute from now the President, Dr. William Ruto, and the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya will be arriving at the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology, where they will then, once seated, kickstart the state funeral procession, which is now on its way to the institution. And the incoming funeral procession.